So how far north do you think the harvest is actually taking place, or is it all the
Uh,
way up to the border?
yeah, well, the harvest is obviously starting to ramp up, as you had mentioned, and I think that's probably keeping a little bit of a lid on these prices here this morning, as we're seeing a risk-on trade or a rally in basically every other commodity market out there. You've got the U.S. dollar also showing signs of fatigue. Crude oil up, about $4. Gold and silver up sharply. Stocks up sharply. So everything is rallying pretty aggressively, but the grain market, as that harvest pressure continues to keep a lid on the markets, and I wouldn't be surprised to see that be the trend here for the next couple of weeks. But once we get a little bit closer to 50% through harvest, I think you're going to start to see the market try to carve out a harvest low. Seasonally, that starts for soybeans October 5th and for corn October 10th. But with delayed planting this year, I think those seasonals get pushed back a little bit. So maybe a little bit more weakness here in the very near term, but I think ultimately it'll set up for a buying opportunity, especially if these outside markets continue to be risk on.
Well, of course, this afternoon, USDA will issue their crop progress and condition report. I'm kind of going out on a limb here, but I'm thinking the trade is probably not even going to focus on the condition numbers at this point. Basically, for all intents and purposes, the entire crop is about dead and mature for the year, right?
Yeah, absolutely. The good to excellent ratings are dust in the wind. Expectations for corn harvest is right around 20% complete. Soybeans right around 18% complete. And as I'd mentioned, as we continue to get further along through harvest here in the United States, the more we're going to start to shift attention towards South America. Dry conditions in Argentina, delayed planting right now. Conditions in Brazil look a little bit more friendly. And that's going to be the bulk of focus once we get through majority of harvest in the States.
I actually heard over the weekend that in Brazil, some areas had to stop planting soybeans because of too much moisture. Didn't quite see that one coming, but it's hard to have a rally when you have too much rain.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think having a little bit too much rain delaying things isn't a huge problem at the moment. It's certainly better than starting out on dry footing like we're seeing in Argentina, that's for sure.